terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic
Chứ nào
game
cái
from those
ini
players. What
percaya dong
unity,
bang.
what joy. That was so very, very
Ya
good.
guys tuh.
So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments. Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining.
Live yan guys. Sa account ang inayin.
Squeeze the win out of
Ay, naifilo.
Joining me, that brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very
Account ang kanay mo masuk siya. Smart pang kami. Tinggal pakai live pakai ni nama. Palay mo chin.
good evening.
Nhất thì ở chia này thì chiều. Account dang chu nei shi la. Pahnih tu na pahnih kan ya. Pakat sarta tu na kola. Amu lộn cái rốn sẽ kệ tung rừng ra. La 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 la. Na na.ถ้ามี control dash และ pressure และไม่ชอบที่กำลังมองเทียม triple fill หรอกก็จะดูแล้วหลุดเหรอเป็นเรื่องภาวะเสื่อมนั่นมัน Wow, đầu dốc nhà tiếng quay mê lệch lắm. Na 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 na.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim
Chứ nó
Beckham
còn lút
beside
thốt
me.
đi.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to
Dòng
everyone.
tan chuyển về đón một tiếng.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's been caught on, and again! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Khawl!
Yêu,
Oh,
ăn
crossbar!
cho về.
And here's the chance to counter. Tries to thread one through. Back into the middle. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Xavi Alonso. That's a sharp pass. That's a nicely weighted pass. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Đấy, rất tuyệt vời.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Azar. Well timed,
Ăn
excellent
thật là lâu
interception.
về.
Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And this is Dembele. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Dembele!
Tí xuống.
Good hit, kept the keeper honest. And we have our very first corner. Surely now!
Bây Ronaldo có
Went
tập
with his
cái
head,
kia.
but couldn't steer it in.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Rice conjures time and space where few can. And he whips a terrific header! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without Khawl!
Ô, mình về mấy chuyện đó, thì sẽ là...
Saves it. Rafinha goes short. Incoming delivery. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Anh nó mậm.
Rijkaard. Now Costa Curta. Xavi Alonso. Dembele. That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano
Rất tí xuống,
Ronaldo!
sorry.
Son Heung-min. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes. But all things... He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
A case now of complete control. Dembele receives it in... And he shoots! Oh, special! That is a special goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And he's had a hit! It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? Rijkaard. And Rafinha. 60 minutes played. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Oh.
Now it's Isco. Gabriel. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear.
This is Dembele. Dembele! It's a goal! 3! He is flying! A vast presence! And there is no stopping him!
Well,
I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Guys.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Real chance! They've done it! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads
Forfeit
dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Clinical, just clinical. Dembele! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Could be danger here. Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets. Thuram. Now it's Dembele. He's gone for goal! Keeper always had the measure of that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more.
Now it's Son Heung-min. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Ouch.
It's a goal kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Milan can make their change now with a break in play. Costa Curta. Xavi Alonso. Now Costa Curta. That's the throw.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Rice gets a foot in here. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Takes a shot!
Well, Roberto.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless,
Sarang
prolific,
Zia ke AC
the
ni
other
box
quite
si
the
tunay
opposite in all of
tung.
those areas.
Tiringot.
The result, a
Ngayom
very
Zia.
accurate reflection of what we
Game
saw.
of Kelmi alaw eh.
Cristiano Ronaldo,
Ikaw
very
na
much
ikaw.
the hero in this game. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do.
Imi saral te kang yom Zia. Yakon. Kasi na yakon ningin nilaw po. Rumaron dota. Yakon an hekamin. Narin puya hey tu naron lut kai hi lo. Hey. Rin puya hi ini mi rin puya ti tu. Yakon ni law check chin ka hey. Hey hi yakon na ni em. Đã fail rồi chứ khó chuộc đợi tôi là match parts match cả. Iya kau na niya may hito na ron loot kay niya. Tuy tắc. Anh em siya ay duam tuplon. May saral te ha iya account chun diam tu nakatum ni. Nghe in hing da dan vel lang ang lo. Masam hing da dan ang thei lo. Anh ang thei lo. Na 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 na. Dreams are going like hard to.
Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Tangalom.
Firmino! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Quarter of an hour played. Hullet.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Scholes. And he was quick to react. Rice. So what can they make of this? He's in plenty of space here.
ก็ขัน
Out
จับ
of
ลูก
play
ตก
for a goal kick. Thuram is there and he can pick it up. Marquinhos. Manchester United finding their passes. And the pass is intercepted. Azar. Odo. Cannavaro. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passes. And Hullet!
มันฟรี
Oh, he's
เลย
hit
ตร
the
งนี้
bar! Azar. Cristiano Ronaldo. Very much a man of this moment. Ball's gone out of play.
تكون addiction investing in the danka alain ang wang niya is
Busquets tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Gabriel cuts out the pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that could set him on his way. And a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Decent chance! And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not worry about the bush beater. It's been very to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the back.
Chance! They've scored! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And the finish!
Safe
Now,
shot
who's going to be first to this?
Kutamoy.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Roberto.
Now that looks a decent ball. Played into space out wide. Up he goes!
Amoy go
Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And this is Ibrahimovic. And this is Hullet, and it's Scholes. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Out to the left it goes. Little pass back. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Out towards the flank. And it's Rui Costa. It's loose now. Ibrahimovic!
วันนี้สร้าง
A
ปีกับแว
real
ง
chance and a real let-off. Played out wide. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Flings. Oh, smashing
เฮ้ย
header.
ดาร์คาร์
Oh, that could cost them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
เฮ้ยกระจายสวน
Knocks it out wide.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Rui Costa. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Mbappe. Busquets. Can he get it through? It's played through for him. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
ไอ้
I
เรา
thought it was
สู้
going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
ไอ้ทุนกับเดินทุนตบตา
That's that, the end. One of those games that
มาชิ
many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
cái controller thì rất là của là switch xuống nọc ra tụ đu đầu được thấy anh tuy rồi xoay gần MF tung MF 볼링하면 나루친 một bãi kiểu đang cầm mông cầm ay avocado co-op đồ này sẽ là in co-op với mình tu tu chứ cái này thôi anh bộ lắc ra rồi
tuy xem tu tết lon lệ ăn ngay á ngà rồi tuy khó rồi
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Defense
Colours
on
vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started.
Well, Frankie de Jong is one of the more complete midfielders around, Peter.
Yeah, yes, he is.
Great vision, great passer, great at recovering and recycling.
And we saw all of that, of course, when he became a Spanish Cup winner in 2021.
Yeah, and he was tremendous in the final. Scored one goal and picked up a couple of assists, I think.
That goal, what a great diving header. He's going to be disappointed with that. No foul, says the referee. Oh, it's Dembele. Messi. Tries from a long way out. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Quarter of an hour played. Plays a sharp little... And he whips it in.
There's much frustration.
Azar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner.
Hazard.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Forlan.
Satone.
And it's Forlan. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. De Jong goes for the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
De Jong brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tchouaméni is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's been played through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Makalele. And here's Azar. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's Pirlo! Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Bellingham. He's picked his way through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Luis Suarez dominates aerially so often. And this is Forlan. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! And that is wildly off target.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both
Ruahtui
defences still yet to
Khawl
be reached.
hete
They rather cancelled each other out in the
China
first period.
komenaron lang
Let's see
pa
what the
kani
second
mo
half brings.
sa parang komen
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. Here we go again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch. Hello!
sat pop
Just
mali
a whisker
again
away.
ah
Dembele. Gabriel is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. That's good running with the ball. It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's just
tanga
playing it
lo
safe
you know
and simple.
hey switch tayo
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Almost an hour gone. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Looking for a runner. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Maldini gets over and intercepts. Oh, easy pickings there. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He is through here.
ah
Hangs in
Chin.
across. Quality ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
ka control
You just
swal
love
chi
the
ang
level of intensity here. Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's the keeper's ball. Thuram. And it's Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Luis Suarez. Pass somewhat off target. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Yes, he's done it! Finally, finally, finally! A momentary lapse.
kan khel che
exploited
defensive
with glee.
on no
Well,
mali
you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Ruahtui Khawl
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Makalele.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 8,
So we have the first goal.
number 20,
pet pat
He's
se
away.
number 7,
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Number 21, Khawl. Number 11, Neymar. Number 30,
Chouameni,
Messi. Number 9,
and that interception. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of the draw. Sometimes it comes down.
What is called? đủ lâu đủ lệ thế guys. Anh phân lâu mong ta reach all open teman-teman. So Alvaro, Alvaro anymore. Let's get some ball. Alpha asen đi có học về chứ. Cả hồ mà nhiều nhiều bọc chứ. Tu đông lên tầm tàn cậu phụ là rem tổ lâu bối tên.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, there really is no such thing as slowing down for this remarkable man. He's into his 30th year, but here are the numbers. 37 goals from 34 games in the league. And he shoots!
But về Alvaro.
Inspired goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pirlo, the regular corner taker.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Claro, tú ruegas por lo. Counter này cho niệm Alvaro chứ.
Gerrard.
Player run down được đó.
Looking for the run. And that pass just didn't quite work. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Ronaldinho goes steaming forward. And now a sudden chance to counter. And No, that was never going to make it. Can he get it through? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. Chouameni is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Great chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Now that looks a decent ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance for a shot! It's in! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't.
Shot a goal! Good run, lovely
What
take,
the
but that's where it stopped.
Ronaldinho deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Threads one in. Can he finish? Really well taken
ที่สวน
goal.
ข้างหลังหลอม
And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
And the shot! In he goes again!
โอ้ยอมหลกตรงนี้
Well,
เป็ด
that
ค่ะ
wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's Dembele. Well seen. Saw that coming. Works it forward. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gerrard. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now it's Cristiano
อำ
Ronaldo.
ขี้ตาโซกับ
That's
เป็
a
ดตัวมา
shade optimistic.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Hazard. Now it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dembele.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
แต่ว่า
Ronaldinho!
Ronaldinho made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Tudang lindang tahan kapulitan Ang panting Nang ligay din account tuy thấu anh ấy vào rồi xong
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Bellingham.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 10, Hazard. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number
Pass is
20,
coming off in quick succession here.
coming on the field.
Gabriel gets over and intercepts.
Messi. Number 20.
Neymar goes on a run down the left wing.
Number 11, Neymar.
Now it's Shevchenko, and that has left him in a heap.
Number 9.
Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's onside. There's the shot! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And a chance!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Now it's Shevchenko.
Side nó
And
lỏng
he's
rồi.
straight offside. And here's Cruyff. Chouameni.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he's there to belt it away. And the finish! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Up he goes!
Ah,
And that's a real chance missed. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. They're urging him to shoot. And it's Roberto Carlos. Chance, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Guti actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
mình về mấy chuyện xe cái xí là gì
Mbappe, always
Mình
looking
được
for
mai
that
đây
half a chance. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Shevchenko. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a short rest by the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Substitutions taking place.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Thuram. Pirlo. Now, can they get him away? And this is Neymar. Elects to cross. That's really well cleared. Mateus. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Great skill, that's nice. Roberto Carlos. And here's a player who has defined it. He's having a go! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And so the last chance to find a winner. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. And he was quick to react. And it's Messi, looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Here comes the cross. He rises! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers. Little influence and all of a sudden, bang.
And Hullet! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
All hands on deck for this one. Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Knocks it into space. Oh, super find. And that could well leave a mark. Oh no, this does not look good. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of...
Giờ giúp cả lão phun lệ ta chỉ lần rồi. Người sẽ tự tôi lâu đủ thật. Tự tăng liền tầng tầng có phương lâu tầng. Cô vẫn không kể biết là hỏi là sự
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Bellingham. It's played through for him. Tries a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Azar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Looking for the run. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Casillas
Alvaro
gets his hands on it,
myself
and the
on the
danger is
club.
averted. Great vision, and this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's nice. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. Mendes with the clearance.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And he cuts out the supply. Dembele, can he get on the end of this? Makaleli.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh,
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
yeah, yeah.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Gabriel. Now Timber. De Jong. That's a cute ball. Oh, shooting chance!
Goal.
It's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Manchester United, after 42 minutes, is number 99.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. And they're back in front. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass. And we've got it here, Peter. The defence...
Cristiano Ronaldo is on his own. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Bellingham lofted in. Can he finish? Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
I'm still trying to figure out how he managed to get that contact. That's a super volley.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Dembele. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Royce. Short changes him with that pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That's headed upfield.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Bellingham. He is through here. Timber gets good distance on it and reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Makalele. It's Rawh who takes the shot. Flings in across. Gabriel attempts a clearance. That's good play. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he get it through? Oh, what has happened here?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Royce. And there goes the final whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Bellingham taking in...
Aduh, lâu lệ thấy cái sự cái một tạt hít tiếng động. Lâu lệ trên pháp này không?
tung dâu lu lâu mô khá chân cơ chai đi ăn cắt man đi ở em lâu mô dan rua lâu lâu hạt rua lâu lâu izung này hi Tuar thiam har ngay ka dong thiam lâu ani hình vang nghe mô nang kher ka lâu tong che lung min her sam mai tura
Kinakalagan lane. So yes.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that in any game at any time. He is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacks.
Shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Deftly away. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That pass isn't the best. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, good take in a good area. Casillas gets it away. That's a sharp pass. Spread out to the left. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, what a climb! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So we're still where we started right now. Albert Ferrer. He has a look up. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Albert Ferrer. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's a simple one for the keeper. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That is good alertness. Matthäus. Matthäus! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he welcomes it in. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Dembele. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get free. And that's been drilled in. And that has been clubbed away. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
PK. Oh, not quite.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Has a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Out to the left it goes. Mateus is... He rises!
Aside doon mo,
Goal!
pati aside hero.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Borussia Dortmund are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Chouameni. And this is Dembele. He is through here. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Great defending, strong and determined. Decent chance! He scored! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Dembele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Bellingham. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Coming on
He's had it taken off him.
number 13,
Joelinton
Messi.
hit into the middle. Casillas claims it without any fuss.
Mbappe. Number 22, Shevchenko.
Van Nistelrooy, Albert Ferrer, Adriano. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Turn, alamat ito.
Gently done. Thuram calmly anticipates. And here's Mbappe. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Albert Ferrer. PK. Howson. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's a risky ball, you've got
Ay,
to say.
Gatlands, Walter,
Great run on the overlap here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Casillas claims comfortably. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's a key interception. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
substitutions taking place.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Goes looking wide. Now it's Neymar. Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. Piqué gets good distance on it. That's a throw. And it's Messi. And here's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And a chance!
ไอ้
Half-time, extra time. Well, what a comeback. I didn't see that coming. What I think it is now. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we are already back underway. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
In towards the back stick. Tries to pass it through. And this is Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Lobbed in behind. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Roberto Carlos. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that is that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
أدودو لو لولته guys
Sight this is a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the
Oh.
juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I'll say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Now it's Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Villa. Marmoush. Now it's Villa. And here's Marmoush. Now there's a fine ball. Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. That'll be a throw. And here's Marmoush. And Marmoush! And that is wildly off target.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
David Villa. Mateus. And he's got the beating of his man. Goes for a shot! Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Hazard. And he cuts out the supply. Xavi Alonso.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would...
And a shot!
แล้วเป็นโกลแล้วก็
Baresi gets rid without sophistication. Makaleli plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Shot a goal! It's loose, and oh, he's been caught napping. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham carries the ball down the right. Now that looks a decent ball. Mateus.
This is the time you need that pace.
Roberto Carlos. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. Now it's Villa. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Now it's Villa. Oh, super ball. Mateus! Oh, another save.
Mateus really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. There's the shot! He's delivered all right!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room...
And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Kukchu. So what can they make of this? Piqué calmly anticipates. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, what has happened? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! A finish right from the top draw. And this is getting better and better. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, he's going to be
Di
disappointed with
Marshall
that.
ay katar sa litok.
Kukchu. Marmoush. Makaleli, the man that is tenacity personified. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chouameni. And it's Bellingham. Makaleli. And it's Xavi Alonso. And here's Marmoush. Now it's Villa. He's away. David Villa! It's bounced back off the post.
Goal te over.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And now they can clear their lines. Makalele, who's set up one goal so far. Bellingham, clipped into space. Oh, well played, well played. Real chance!
Fraser limits up battling na poi mo siya chang kai nan.
Imperious! That's what makes him what he is!
Match up le Fraser le.
And a
Then we
trademark
clap
move
us out,
ends
come
with
jump
the
on.
inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Áo tê mình le.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. A case now of complete control. Mateus, and it's Neymar. Neymar,
That's good play from him.
I cross ton lo ko mi.
it's Neymar!
An
Drogba
te
comes to the rescue.
over.
Makaleli. Oh, good read.
He
Well
read
done,
that
it's
really
well done.
well and stopped it.
Oh, what a ball! Oh, shooting chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Done delicately,
Top eh.
and he was quick to react.
Letek.
Oh, it's Dembele. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did.
Le đủ thứ lâu rồi lại thế. Roman xiêm chẳng. Ang ai char char ho si chun tang về đâu tri na. Lút ru le. idea lo loot ru guys.
Lần Rawh li kum dâu nghe kum dâu lâu lúc lâu đi mình nằm về ta có ôi thay lâu ít kia ngã chuan anh đang rèn hi càng ngày tô lô đón mong à đã lâu in lần về chỉ là biết thôi đi mình lần về chỉ rồi xin đây đi à sang tu ra tuan te kakan
Electric niyama mindanzan Electric niyama mindanzan suaka Electric niyama migu Fikin kalau zaina Electric niyama minmu
ate soi ve du shim shim te nei em
azong chak lang azong chang chak khop mai
tuột sa ti sia
sia em min tua ti he ka sia sin hemi ka ngai to chang hen ka him em thi ni
mate ifel ti hin sia
mani feeling ti thum lo wa min fel min ti chuan lom takin kampom mai nyang chu
mate thil ka lei sangai lo na chan chi hi sia
sia thimin le sakai lom chani pesa nei lo wang ani lo wa kan ting dok lak i lo wang zo ka ni du ni ra thimin le satu te pesa za ti ek vereng ani ti ka
ka tuột
le khoi sang han lal pa tha te kha tam le ra ba mu kar sa do ni ka shin chui chang ya lung ngo ya har sat na le boi na te hian ni tin min wal china chan pui tu re
nang talo shing nun aliam tur hi
guys run loot rule
For a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
โอเคแล้วก็
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. He's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Eze clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
Sinakatumpuy pa bukhan yung defensive yun. Mali, sinabukan.
Pirlo with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Forlan. It's a pretty loose pass. Now he's got space here.
Well, Frankie de Jong is one of the more complete midfielders around, Peter.
Yes, he is.
Great vision, great passer, great at recovering and recycling.
We saw all of that, of course, when he became a Spanish Cup winner in 2021.
Yeah, and he was tremendous in the final. Scored one goal and picked up a couple of assists, I think.
Real chance! He scored! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Thanks,
Makelele can see things others simply cannot. Hazard!
Out day.
Ball is over the line. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Tries to pass it through. Gabriel cuts it out. Bellingham knocks it into space. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Hazard. And here's Dembele. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shoots! Barcelona are back in business. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Forlan looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Ronaldo. Maldini. Del Piero.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Del Piero! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we'll see at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So once again, we're underway. Now it's come to nothing. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline.
Forlan! They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's an imaginative pass.
Oh,
that's wonderful alertness. That's a lovely, neat pass. Del Piero. That's Eze. That's a cute ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
country mi tak đi coi Arab đây là
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Nicked it back promptly. Khawl. And the pass is intercepted. Played back in. He's on it. Can he get away? Mbappe!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, that's fabulous. Goes down, but nothing given. This looks promising. And he's had it nicked away. And he's surging through. He's tried one! Denied by an instinctive save.
Figo is offering a right smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Xin hợ các tổng bí phá thấu và những cái xe nó lần lượt quay lại lần lượt gameplay quay lại chết chết trần chết and sự một con cao về là để chuyển vào
Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Van Dijk clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Messi. Shevchenko. Played out wide. Messi. Oh, well played.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Shevchenko. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Roberto Carlos delivers. Caught offside that time.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Gabriel is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Chance! It's in! They have stolen level at the last!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
All square again into the dying... It's Roberto Carlos! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
5 minutes to add. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Shevchenko. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. "90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." Well, that looks a decent ball. Piqué promptly onto that, and that is that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Shevchenko. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Well,
that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So what can they conjure from this one?
Well, it's a little too ambitious to go directed goal from here, I think.
just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And here's Shevchenko. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Red card,
Certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
Lewandowski, Figo, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nicely weighted ball. He's got away, crossed in, he's got Khawl.
Safe
There's the whistle, and the first period of extra time ends on a dramatic note. It has been a punching game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Piqué cuts out the pass. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest. Takes a shot!
Ê, cầm bếp sắt đủ lâu về nó cũng
That has raised the roof! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And here's Mbappe.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Roberto Carlos. And that is that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Just a quick request today.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Cắp giặc ta lâu. Is there a tour? And horse town, oh guys. Sung trụ tiền. Ê, cột một lần này. 大这个正好来送我老师去了。Beri kok yang beri. Beri itu biar nih kayak mobil yang beri itu ketika tuh na ketum pipa ketum manin tum họ trạc game chân chết tình hình khác game chân diện defensive on hả là taking take thì là cho nó sẽ I don't know, Chang Tae, welcome to the stream.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, Peter, I look at this side and think to myself, who's going to make the difference? Well, there's only one answer, and it has to be Rivaldo. He's capable of producing some extraordinary moments.
Indeed. Offensively, I guess there's very little, if anything, missing from his game. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Olise! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Mateus is onto this. And this is Drogba. It's Drogba! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This is their second corner of the game. Chouameni with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's come loose. And they've got a throw. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Neymar. Neymar ploughing. Neymar! Oh, crossbar!
Chuyện bắt chua các chiến lược
Hazard
hay
is
thì
someone
mình có thể
who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And he's away. Hazard. It's Hazard! He's scored!
Alvaro Maria sin kan dor luta kinagaron en pero kinagaron en
Yeah, when
lang
you're hit
sa
on the counter attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the first goal
Parang
of
so
the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit
parang
more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's Rodri. Now it's Drogba.
sotro
Drogba! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here?
this phải cho mọi người chuyện
There
bao
he goes, motoring forward. And the finish!
và bắt đầu bài ăn goal ta làm nè.
And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
In again, terrific header. It's in, and they've got their lead back. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's picked his way through. Hazard, Cafu demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Ham to chữ ball ring con.
Olise.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Cafu. Here's Rivaldo. And here's Drogba. Lovely feet. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Dembele. And the first half is done. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. So, third corner of the game. Mateus plays it short.
No.
Neither of it. Decent chance! And it's in! Once more they've done it!
Blitz clearing ni mo ron jam bajo.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and
Ang blitz
better.
ay hat ton yan.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
This is quite a battle.
Wan chu lo tak apu chu sau na ron te chiringot don. Van hun lo tak. Cái game mình tìm có concentrate chắc là lại thì ông luôn chú lâu được tục à bôi anh ấy tụi nó muốn cô là game sẽ bắt đơn cả read tiếng read lo fan rồi sao nó còn tít đây lo mà bôi chú lâu được tục à này blitz lead nó còn tiêu cầm hết sắp đủ chín xí rồi sao nó lâu chuyện tụi tan in muốn làm tội là muốn thằng à phần sao nó còn tít đây là cô liên sao nó xuất hiện à blitz tum ngar le to ka gameplay ha oh so guys một tuy apun biron call tlat apu ko bitu zo but tuy mang try ve ko livestream lo into te ko lo me zo wen tuy mang try bial no tem mo hain dong mo bat don ya pot spots bye bye